Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Can't deny it, even on my mind. They get older, they get better with time.
Hello everyone, so I'm going to be doing a story time today and I'm going to be talking about my first date. Y'all, it's not like a crazy story, but it's like a low-key crazy story. So we just gonna get into it. Morgan is here because she gonna step in and say some things because she know me at a personable level. She was low-key there in the shadows, but yeah. So we're just gonna kind of get into it. So roll the clip. It all started on Tinder. The good old days. So, my very young self has a Tinder because, I'm not trying to find my husband, but I'm trying to find something. And so, this man, we're gonna call him
2 foot.
2 foot. We are gonna call him 2 foot. Okay, so me and 2 foot were talking. He messaged me first on Tinder, and I was like, okay, I mean, he's kind of fine. Like, his body was nice, y'all. He was cute. He was a very, very cute boy. So I was like, okay, 2 foot. Hello, 2 foot. So me and 2 foot started chatting it up. And mind you guys, like, I had never been on a date because, I'm just not the type of girl that dates. Like, I have my reasons as to why I choose not to date, and that's just that on that. I was just like not into the dating scene or whatever. So he asked me on a date, and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So we were talking it up. Be mindful, I'm 5'8", 5'9". Like, that's my height. Others like to argue, but that is my height. That is what my doctor told me, and I'm sticking with that. Okay, so
I never argued with you about your height.
Yeah, surely have.
I have not.
So, yeah, so 2 foot tells me, no, he tells me he's 5'10". Sorry. He tells me he's 5'10". Remember that, because I am 5'8"-ish, 5'9". So I personally, so, what do we call him? 2 foot tells me that he is 5'10". And I was like, okay, 2 foot, you 5'10", I mean, whatever, sure. I'm the type of person that if I have to, like, not talk to you all the time, but I just have to, like, know that you're still interested in me. Like, I have to kind of have that confirmation, or else I'm gonna, like, overthink. Like, I'm just an overthinker. That's just kind of part of my sign. I'm Aquarius. I blame that shit on my sign, but I'm a very big overthinker. Okay, let's go over. I am a very big overthinker. Like, I have to think about things 24/7. So, we were talking for like a hot minute because I remember that day I had gone home, like to my mom's house, and he was like, "Oh, where are you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm going home," because that day he wanted to meet up, and I was like, I mean, I'm down. Like, at the time I was down, but I was like, I'm going home already. Like, I already made these plans. I don't want to stay in town, so I'm going home. So he was like messaging me, and he goes, "Oh, we were just talking," and I told him, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going home from the mall with my friends." He said, "You said that you were going to your mom's house," and I was like, I did go to my mom's house. I went to the mall back home, like my mom's house. So I was like, damn, he really called me a liar, and I really hate when people call me a liar. So then that kind of like made it awkward, because when I tell you guys, our conversations were really, really good for a while, and then like it literally started to dwindle. Let me tell you, that was the first sign. That was the first sign that listen, he's probably not what you want or what you're looking for in any type of man, no matter what relationship you want to have with them. That's not the type of guy you want. So I'm sitting here, like, we didn't talk for a minute, and I'm sitting there like freaking out. I'm like, dang, like, he's not gonna message me back. And I remember telling Morgan, I don't remember what I told her, but I just remember venting to Morgan about it, because I was like, bitch, like, is this really gonna happen? Like, is this real? So fast forward to the date, and I don't remember who asked who, but we were like, oh, are we still going? Because we were going to the movies. We were gonna go see the movie Good Boys, and he was just kind of like asking me questions about the movie, and was just kind of like, you know, like, what's it about, this and that, it's gonna be a good time, whatever. Fast forward to the date day. Y'all, mind you, this is my first date. I don't really talk to men like that. Like, I don't really talk to a lot of guys, because one, I prefer not to, like, it's kind of like a choice, and two, because it literally gives me so much anxiety that I just can't do it. like I'm just like, I really cannot talk to a man, because I just think I overthink a lot of things. And it's not even like I overthink like, oh my god, like, is he into me, is he this, is he that. I just like overthink about myself, like, how do I, Chiamba, have to act? Like, are they gonna think I'm weird? Are they gonna think this? Are they gonna think that? And I've always been like that since I was little. Like, I always was just a very big overthinker. So, y'all, all day, literally could not get my mind off of it. I was excited and I was nervous because, like I said, it's my first date. So, fast forward to the night, I'm getting ready. And by the way, I had to drive out to where he was staying. So that's like 30 minutes away. And I was like, oh fuck, like, he's really not even putting gas in my car, nothing. So I'm getting ready, and y'all, when I tell you I was late, by the time I was leaving, the movie was already gonna be starting. Like, the movie was gonna, like, by the time I would have gotten there, I would have been like 10, yeah, the previews were over. So I was like, dang, like, I'm really about to be late to this date. And I really was, because I was trying to figure out what to wear, trying to figure out how I was going to do my makeup, things like that. So, mind you, I had told Morgan and my roommate Sarah if they could go with us. Well, I actually just kind of like told all of my friends, but I was like, okay, so are y'all really going to, you know, come to this movie and, you know, just kind of like watch out for me, because I really don't want to get like sex trafficked or nothing. I get out of the car and I'm walking to the door, and I'm just kind of like, where the fuck is this nigga at? Like, like, is he in his car, whatever? So I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm here. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, I saw your fine self. That's not what he really said, but I saw your fine self walking to the door. And I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I was in my head, he was 5'10". So when I was thinking to myself, I said, okay, he's not 6 foot, but he's gonna be taller than me. When I tell y'all, this man walked into the movie theater shorter than me, I was like this. He was as tall as Morgan. Me and Morgan is shorter than me by a lot. Not a lot, but by a lot. I was shocked. I was in utter shock. I was like,
I thought it was funny.
I thought you was 5'10". So I'm like, okay, red flag number 1, whatever. Right? Y'all. This man walked into the movie theater. Can I pick up your phone, girl? Yeah, no. So like, with the job, we're doing this. No, because if you want to get a job, this and that. Fully on the phone. When I tell you, I was like,
Nope.
Is this what first day supposed to be? You see, and all I see is Morgan and Sarah up there in the front looking at me. And I'm looking at them like, and they're looking at me like, bitch, I was in utter shock. I was like, wow. Was on the phone the entire time he was paying for the tickets. And then he was on the phone when he was getting food. And I was like, wow. So then I didn't say anything, y'all, because I was just like, I was so nervous because I was just like, dang, like this is really my first date. But then there was another part of me that was like not nervous at all. Like I really wanted to turn around and just go sit up with Morgan and Sarah and say thank you for paying for my ticket and go and sit with them, because I was like, that's kind of like disrespectful. Like you on your whole entire phone when we supposed to be on a whole date. Like, wow, this is actually kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So he finally like hangs up the phone. He's like, oh yeah, you're disturbing my date. Okay, now you care. So then we ended up going into the movie theater. We were talking, whatever, and then we went and sat down. But by that time, like I told you guys, like I was late, so the movie was already starting. So the movie had already started when we went to go and sit down. So we sat by each other, whatever. Y'all, this man, the way he was laughing the entire movie, which the movie was funny, don't get me wrong, it was really funny, but I laugh at movies, but I don't laugh like that if I'm not at home with my friends or with my family. I'd be like, haha, that was really like, oh, look at that shit. But I don't be, the entire movie, y'all, the entire movie. I literally couldn't do it. At one point I wanted to be like, can you shut up? Like, it really wasn't that funny. And there was parts that like everyone would laugh at, and then he would like laugh at the most like random stuff, and I was like, literally, what the fuck? And then he's like eating his popcorn. He's just like shoving it in his mouth, and I was like, oh, bitch. What the fuck? I just thought to myself, oh, bitch, what the fuck?
Ah, bitch.
And so then he's sitting there eating the like when I say y'all, he was eating that popcorn like it was his last meal.
What was that high-key me doing that movie?
But like you were with Sarah, like you're on a whole date, and I know, and don't get me wrong, like be yourself, you know, like be who you are, but like dang, like you really just gonna chomp on
like
that
the
popcorn.
first date, you should at least like guard some of the stuff. Like
Yeah, I don't think that was appropriate for a first date. That's all I have to say. Like honestly, because you know me and Morgan, we be beach, food falling out. Okay, that's too much. We don't really have food falling out our mouths, but like we just be eating like scavengers or something.
Yeah.
You know, but because we really love food, we like to eat. But on a first date, you won't see me eating like that.
But
you
especially like walking in on the phone, I was like, as he did, like y'all, actually loud.
like
black people loud.
He was literally interrupting the other people's movie. That's how loud he was. I just was not comfortable. And usually, I mean, I'm not, like I said, like I was really nervous, but like at some point, you know, I just kind of get comfortable. But like there was not one point that whole night that I was like comfortable. I was just kind of like, you just like make me just like not know. So we're getting up and we're leaving. And I don't know if I told you this, but we're getting up and we're leaving, and he has his popcorn tin. And one of my biggest pet peeves is like, if you're like sitting at a table and you're the one who has to like throw your trash away or pick up your stuff or like and throw it away, and you leave it for the workers, that's like one of my I hate that shit so much. I think it's so disrespectful because their job is not to like clean up after you. Like that's not their job.
Yeah.
He really left the popcorn tin there. Y'all, when I tell you I picked it up and he was like, I don't want it. And I didn't hear him because I really didn't care to listen. But I didn't hear him and he was like, I don't want it. And I was like, okay. And so I was just like, just pick it up and throw it away. Like, you're not going to see this man ever again. Like, it's no big deal. So I picked it up and I just threw it away. And he's like, all right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Like, okay, because you know, after a movie, you just need to go pee. So why are you looking at me like that? Because he did that? Yeah, no, he was so disrespectful. I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he was so disrespectful. I was like, wow. Okay. I was like, I have nothing to say to you, but okay. So he went to the bathroom and I see Morgan and Sarah and we just talking to each other. Like I'm sitting at one spot, they're sitting in another spot. to like make, and I swear this dude had to be dumb or something, because we were like, there was moments where we were in front of him, like looking at each other like we knew each other, and he just didn't say like I honestly think that he just didn't care. Like, he just didn't care.
I feel like that's how much he wasn't like paying attention to you. Yeah, he was so into that phone call.
He was so into that phone call. So, the movie is done, and he comes back from the bathroom, and we end up going outside. And y'all know, like, we went to his truck or whatever. I know that's a big mistake, but ain't shit was gonna happen to me. Because Sarah and Morgan were right there, and they was gonna follow him. So,
yes, we were.
So, we get in his car, and y'all, this dude is on his phone the entire time. I mean, scrolling. Like, I was seeing what he was doing on his phone. Like, that is how much he was on his phone. And I was like, wow, you really have to be kidding me right now. Like, this is actually kind of a game. So I'm just sitting there like, whoop-de-doo, like, like y'all, this is fun. Like, we're sitting in a truck in complete silence while you're scrolling on your phone, playing videos, laughing at videos, and tell me why, y'all, I didn't get out of the car. Tell me why I didn't get out of the car. There was, like, at one point, y'all, he gets back on the phone, like, calling on the phone. And he's talking about work. So at first I was like, you know what? Like, whatever. He's talking about work. Like, I really tried to give him the benefit of the doubt the entire night. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I was like, I don't want to judge him too fast. Like, cause you know, maybe he's nervous. Maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. I just coming up with a bunch of maybes. Bitch, that was the biggest mistake. But, you okay? But,
I just daydreaming a little bit.
Kind of like talking like boy, like, you know, like boy stop, like talking cute, like that, like I was cute, like with the attitude. Still hit you. You literally like cute with the attitude. So, but he's just like not like the vibes were just not there. He said I had a vibe. I said,
bitch, did you feel the vibe?
Yeah, he gets on the phone and he's talking about work. Y'all, when I tell you, I was really like, this has to be the biggest joke of my life for my first date joke. So I'm sitting there like, really? Like, you're really gonna be on your phone right now? Like, I understand your friend is looking for a job, but how many times are you gonna have a date with me? Once. And this is the only time. And you're screwing it up. So then, he's like sitting there and he goes, oh, how's your girlfriend? I'm in the entire car, like, how's your girlfriend? I was like, oh my god. And his friend starts explaining her. He's like, yeah, I went into the store and she asked me to get her a Snickers, this and that. He acted like it was a hard ass thing for him to get her a fucking Snickers. But
he was complaining?
Yeah. He was like, no, he wasn't complaining. Yeah, he was complaining to his friend, but he got her the stickers. He still got her the fucking stickers. But then I was like, y'all, when I tell you I was literally looking at the door handle like, okay, I'm about to get out. I'm literally about to get out. So I go, like, loud as fuck on purpose, because I was like, you really have me fucked up. Like, I'm not sitting in this car looking cute as fuck for you to be on the phone. Pay attention to me. Tell me why this man grabs my hand. Gonna talk about some. Hold on, let me do it. Gonna talk about some. Nigga, get off me! Because I'm mad at you. Like, I'm really sitting here looking cute as fuck. We just came out this movie. Like, we have a lot to talk about, and you gon' irritating. So then I was like, period, whatever. I was like, okay, he grabbed my hand. I guess he's showing me some attention, whatever. I'm not even gonna cap. So then he ends up putting the phone down, and y'all, it was like another 10 minutes of just silence and him getting back on his phone. And I was like, you literally should have got out of your car. You literally should have got out of the car and gone home. So then, fast forward, a couple other things happen. But a couple other things happened, and yeah, that was basically my first date. I tried to talk to him after that, but like I just couldn't get behind his vibe. Like, it was so dead, and I was just like, like, I can't do it. Cause he was like being disrespectful the entire time. Yeah. And then at one point, I brought up my gay roommate, cause he's like, oh, does your roommate have like guys over all the time? And I was like, no. And he was like, it's not that. It's just because this guy tried to hit on me. And I was like, if it wasn't my roommate, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I really actually could care less. First of all, my roommate would never. Second of all, my roommate is nothing like that man that tried to hit on you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I went into the bathroom and then he tried to come on to me. And I was like, shut up. Like, literally shut up. Nobody cares. Like, unless you slept with him, I don't care. I don't. But the whole time I'm looking at him like this.
It was like he was trying to tell you, if we were to proceed, I don't want your friend near me.
Yeah, like, literally. And I was like, he's not gonna do shit to you. First of all, you're too short. You're too short. I'm not gonna say the rest, but you're too short. But yeah, I was like, no. And then he goes, do you like to hook up with girls? And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, no. Yeah, he asked me that. Damn. I was like, I just like men. I just like guys. Which, that's like, I mean, if you like girls and you're a girl, whatever. If you like guys and you're a guy, whatever, I don't care. But my preference is just men, and that's it. And I was just kind of like, why would you ask me that? Like, you're so weird. You're literally so fucking weird. So then, yeah. Moral of the story, ladies, if a man is not giving you the attention you need, leave. Mm-hmm. Don't even wait. Don't even sit there and like try to stick it out and see if it'll get better, because it doesn't. It doesn't. And I should have known the minute that he texted me and then the conversation got dry to not go on this damn date. To not go on the date because he was just trash. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. He was doo-doo for real. I was like, no, sir.
Beautiful.
Literally. No, sir. The one good thing that he said to me was, because, I mean, you know, I be self-conscious about my body or whatever. And he goes, well, I already knew what you look like. Like, why else would I have asked you on a date if
that's all because
didn't?
The way you look?
Because I told him, I was like, well, I mean, I'm a little self-conscious, you know, about my body, whatever. And he was like, why? He was like, you really have a nice body. And then he goes, then he was like, then he goes, yeah, I wouldn't have asked you. I already knew what you looked like and stuff like that. And I was like, that's true. Thank you, because that made me feel better. Mm-hmm. I mean, not that I need a man's validation, but, you know, just like
to ensure, like, you don't look like trash. You look like a great meal.
But yeah, so that was my first date. It was a Tinder date. It was awkward. But I'm glad I got the experience.
It's practically our day because we're sitting right behind them.
Literally.
Scoping.
I wish Sarah was here because she could like chime in on what she thought. But yeah, it was. I was about to say it was good, but it wasn't. It was not good.
The best part I feel about the date was probably the movie because we were. Me and Sarah behind her, and I know she wanted to turn around because we were loud.
I did. I wanted to be like, Morgan, did you see that? Morgan, look at that man. Sarah, did you see that? But the whole time I had to be.
When they ran across the street,
literally, he said, "Ah!" It was good. It was such a good movie.
It was really good.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't gotten off Tinder. Because I didn't learn my lesson the first time, so. But some guys are not really that much trash on there. I mean,
you stereotype every guy.
Yeah, I mean,
they some good ones, and it will work. in the woodwork.
You really.
But they're there.
They're there.
They're there.
For the most part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more content, let me know. Like this video. Also, yeah, that's. I mean, there's not any also. I don't know why I said also, but also, stay cute.
If you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying?
Damn, that's gonna be my outro. That's really going. I'm stealing that, bitch. Period. If you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? Bye, y'all.
Bloop, 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 bloopers.
He is 5'7".
I tripped out. Did you just like saying that? I don't, because that shit hurts. I know, I've had shit. Y'all want to see? No. Alright.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, guys. We gotta do this outro. Fuck, Morgan. Damn. Shitty booty.
I gotta poop, but I didn't go poop in this video.
I'm definitely putting this in the bloopers.